What's going on, guys? My name is Ezel, and this is my wife,
Yelsa.
and welcome to our reaction channel,
The
the
Ezels
Ezels React. Now, February is coming up, and a lot of people are going to be expressing their love.
Valentine's
For one
Day,
another.
of course.
That's right, Valentine's. I'm being cheesy, yo. Valentine's Day, right? All right. So, if you guys know us, you know we love to laugh, and we're both in the filmmaker genre of things. I'm an actual filmmaker and YouTuber. My wife is an actual 2D animator, and so we know a thing or two about writing scripts. Well, what we're watching today is the first romantic comedy written entirely by bots. That's right, you heard me correctly, AI. Now we did
one of these.
Yeah, we did a review on a few videos back on the AI was writing it was writing horror. It was hilarious. Go check it out, okay? But I said, let's see if there's any more of these, and sure enough, the romantic I can't talk today. The romantic comedy. Okay, so let's get right into this. Let's stop blabbering and let's check this out, because let's see how bad this is. All right.
A love tale of Taylor's, open on a beach with sand. We see a man, Noah, and a woman, Taylor. They are young professionals and professionally young. They hold hands and feet. They are coupled.
Taylor. Okay, wait.
They hold hands and feet. But she.
So I forgot to mention. Just make sure my mic is on. I forgot to mention that the visuals were made by someone else, right?
Okay.
That's what we.
This makes sense.
That's what we talked about the last time.
Yeah,
right?
we kind of did.
We figured it out. That.
But still, it's funny because it says holding hands and feet. But usually, if you're walking and holding hands, you can't hold feet at this.
How are they walking just now? Oh, okay. Anyway, let's keep going. Just wanted to put that in there.
We have dated for long years. It is time I do a thing.
Noah gets on a single knee. He pulls out a box. Taylor smiles teeth. She thinks she will eat a wedding's cake soon.
I propose. Propose we break up.
Noah opens the
What?
box. Inside is his new girlfriend.
What?
She looks like Taylor, but one day younger.
One day,
Noah and new girlfriend leave on Noah's Ark. Taylor cries into the ocean, making it bigger.
My relationship has sailed away. Now I must marry my career.
Next day, Taylor is at
Sounds
her job
about right.
in big city. She works for a magazine about magazines. She sits at her desk.
Oh, one other thing I forgot to mention
okay.
is that I think they trained the AI to watch by watching like 400,000 hours of content over the years of, I'm guessing, American films. So it's
compiling the information that it had on romantic comedies and putting it into an actual romantic comedy script.
right.
Yeah.
I forgot to mention that. So thank you you paraphrased that very well. All right.
Eating ice cream straight out of the tuba. We see her co-worker is quirky because she has eyeglasses.
What?
Men are from Mars, the terrible planet. Astrology told me this. They are so bad, but you need a new one. Use my kissing booth.
We see co-worker's kissing booth. It is kissing everything in the office just like a booth.
I only kiss documents now. Oh well, I just got a big email from boss.
The email is very huge. It says,
Taylor does fronts of magazines. Go on work trip now and find out.
That's
Taylor jumps out of seat, excited to learn what France is. She
What?
bumps into man who spills coffee all over his lead pants.
okay.
This is not meet cute. It is meet hideous.
Ouch, you are so idiot.
It was accident. And those pants are bad anyway.
These pants were my grandpa. He was a great someone. I hate you and always will.
I hate you also, and I do not even know who or what or why you are.
The boss rolls in before the two can exchange fists.
Taylor, this is new man employee. His name is Taylor. Your names are same, so you should do same things. You go on the work trip together.
Both Taylors are upset, but their job
Okay.
is to go to France, so they must. They appear on airplane, but boss
They
made
appear
airplane mistake.
on airplane.
Only booked one seat, and they have to share it.
What?
They hate this in each other.
You're bad chair. I hate bad chair.
You're
Plane
bad.
lands on top of Eiffel's tower, but they argue over how to once again be on the ground.
I am a stairs man.
I am elevator gal.
They go to hotel.
Wait.
But hotel also made mistake. Only bought one bed for entire hotel, so they have
So
to
this
share.
was supposed to be one
This is
hookup.
This feels like there's a movie. I mean, we've seen quite a few romantic comedies, but this in particular, it sounds like something very specific that I've seen. Right? Like maybe not actually sitting in the
Almost
same chair.
all romantic comedies
Kinda have the
end
same-
up with, well, you know, because there's a little bit of, there's a hint of reality in there. Yeah, we have a whole bunch of bad apples running around and causing terrible relationships, but there is a hint of reality in the, you know, sometimes, I don't know, people fall in love because they're put in the same place, work relationships, or working on the same project together, or someone knew another friend. They kind
Yeah.
of all do the same thing.
But that's not what I mean. I mean, like, she bumps into the guy, he spills his coffee, like very, very specifically
Oh, okay.
that scenario, and then the boss says, both of your names are this, so you're both gonna go here.
I don't remember any romantic comedy saying that, but
Everyone watching this, if anyone watching this, if you know what I'm talking about,
Maybe-
if you know what that movie is, write it down in the comment section.
maybe
I'm
it
like,
sounds similar to something, but I haven't seen a romantic comedy where, I mean, I've seen something similar to that, but not that exact instance that you're speaking of. It's just the whole thing that's going on, to me, guys, is very similar to all romantic comedies. Like,
yeah.
minus the silly stuff that's happening in between. Press play.
All right.
Worst day of anyone's life. Do not talk to me. I need my jazz.
Man Taylor turns on the music of jazz. The notes comment.
You like Yahoo music just like I do? Impossible. You are a bad person.
Jazz saved my life when I was drowning. But girls do not jazz.
Most girls are not me.
This is statistically true. Taylor shows Man Taylor her tattoo that is a picture of a jazz thing.
Even this is very relative to most romantic comedies. They hate each other in the beginning, or not all of them, but in some of them they hate each other in the beginning, and then it's just one subject just suddenly brings them together. Like, you like that, or oh, that
So-
happened to you as a child. It happened to me too. It's like,
So in actuality, we're all just really watching the same movie.
yes,
over and
that's
over
how I
and over
feel.
and
Like,
over.
no,
They just swap out the characters, change the
offense
names,
to,
change the locations.
no offense to some stations and stuff, but there's a certain
What
station
stations?
that plays like lots of romantic comedies and romantic movies all the time. And every time I watch it, I'm like, this is the same movie as the last time. It's just they change things up a bit, but it's just always the same thing going on.
Are you talking about
Don't
the
you-
channel
No. Don't say it.
called
We are not giving them any press on this channel, okay? But I'm sure everybody knows which channel I'm talking about. It's
If
actually
you
two.
know what channel it is, write it down in the comment section down below. All right, let's go.
Man Taylor shows
Oh.
he has same tattoo.
I now hate to hate you. I love you.
Taylor and Taylor hug on the bed. In morning,
Oh.
Taylor's do
This remind me of
They
something
hug on the bed.
from only we would know from my childhood that I told you about. They hug on the bed.
romance over Paris.
I must do a bathroom.
He enters Ring Store. Man Taylor is lying. Ring Store has no bathroom, only marriage circles. Taylor writes a letter of love to Man Taylor, but sees worst letter of alphabet, the X.
I want you back.
What? He just
No, you are bad. But okay.
Taylor
But
and Noah hop on
okay.
the ark and kiss like a booth. Man Taylor leaves store with Ring and sees this. He has several
a
questions,
giant
but is
ring.
too sad to ask.
I am sorry.
No, you are Taylor, like me.
Taylor realizes this is true. She wonders who she should spend entire life with. Mean man with arc or okay man with same name. Then she hears noise. We see Man Taylor is singing her jazz.
It is our love song. Jazz noise.
Taylor smacks Noah and he flies to Mars. The terrible man planet. Taylor jumps into Man Taylor's arms.
What?
They Wednesday.
I pronounce you Taylor and also Taylor. You may kiss the Taylor.
They do a traditional jazz kiss. They found each other. They found love. They did not find out if France has magazines. The end.
what? This was ridiculous.
That was That was bad.
That was terribly bad.
That was bad. I would say if I had to compare this to the original, shout out to Netflix is a joke.
I feel like
channel. That's what we're looking at this on.
I'm sorry.
If you're interested in checking it out, but the haunted, the scary one was better.
Much funnier.
It was better. It was funnier. Both of them are terrible. They're bad, but this one is not as funny as the. In our opinion, it's not as funny as the one from the what was it, like the Halloween scary joint. That was hilarious. That was all over the place. But yeah, so robots, AI, they're getting smarter. They are writing jokes. Will they one day be stand-up comedians and write all of our movies? I don't know. Therefore, putting creatives out of business. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm being silly, but
Okay.
I'm being silly, but seriously, it's a little bit I don't know. It's entertainment right now, but what happens when they get better and better and better to the point where they're winning Emmys and Oscars and
You know what? It's interesting that you mentioned that because a few years ago I had read an article, or maybe multiple articles, about them using AI to write actual news stories and articles now.
Yeah, they're doing that. They're doing that now.
So that's not necessarily something that's far-fetched. That's something that probably will happen in the future.
Charlemagne the God, shout out to the Breakfast Club, once said, if you know all these things are happening and they're going to put so many people out of business, why don't you just stop? Just stop advancing on the creation of these things. And I thought that was, as simple as that sounded, it was profound, because it's like, yeah, why don't you just stop? You're the one creating it. But then I realized immediately after thinking that, because there's so much money on the line, businesses, everyone's rushing for the gold. The gold rush is technology, and whoever gets to it, because if America stops, it doesn't mean China's going to stop. It doesn't mean these other countries are going to stop moving forward in that direction. So they're not going to stop. So unfortunately, it does seem like that's exactly where we're headed. So even though this is on Netflix is a joke, I don't think this AI is a joke. I think it is bad, laughably bad right now, but eventually, between now and 2030, 2035-ish, somewhere in there, anywhere in there, we're going to see advancements like this. So, not making this a podcast, guys, but look. I don't know where I'm thinking. I don't know what I'm thinking. Netflix is a joke, y'all. Look, make sure you like this video, okay? Because we're putting our videos daily in the algorithm. Also, if you like the vibe that we have here, make sure you hit that subscribe button, because we're building the empire and we want you guys to join us on the journey. And also guys, shout out to the people that have been watching until the very end of our videos. Yes.
You guys are the most valuable players. So thanks
the
for
most.
that.
You're the MVP. Matter of fact, if you just heard us say that, write MVP in the comment section so we can salute you. And guess what? We'll see you on the next video. Peace.